Hi, my name is Mike, the CEO of 911 Website Repair, and we've seen it all after having done 25,000 websites. One thing I want to discuss is pricing. Cheap only means cheap. Everyone calls, they have a limited budget, they want it as cheap as possible. But cheap means sacrifices. And very rarely do you ever hear the word good and cheap. You just hear cheap. Cheap means sacrifices. And when you're building a website, you want to make sure you have all the bells and whistles. You need the backup program. You need mobile responsive. You need monitor resolution. You need to have an SSL. You need to have a way to secure this website and keep it safe. And the first thing that happens when people say cheap is those things don't happen, and then they have problems later. The other thing cheap is they use the wrong CMS because they want to save money. I know WordPress is the #1 CMS, but WordPress is a blogging platform. We usually recommend Joomla or something a little more robust that has a little more skill to it because there's so many problems with the cheapness of WordPress. If you're building a 5-page website, that's fine, but as soon as you start getting into any functionality, you're going to run into problems unless you spend the money. There's no such thing as cheap and successful. The same thing with hosting. Cheap means cheap. It doesn't mean good. You want good hosting that has support, that you can get somebody on the phone whose hosting services are not proprietary, that they follow standard internet protocols, so you can stick any website in there and it's going to work without jumping through hoops and having to spend hours on the phone with support. You need to spend what it costs to get it done right. I've had many people come to me and they want it cheap, and I say, okay, but you're not going to get A, B, C, D, E, or F, and they say, okay. The website goes live, 2 months down the road, a friend's telling them that I didn't do all this work, and then I have to go back and show them the agreement. You didn't pay my price, I paid your price, or you paid your price, and with that, all these other functions were not included. You need to get all the bells and whistles. It costs what it costs, and cheap is not going to get you anywhere other than spinning your wheels. If you want to talk about this, you can give me a call. My name is Mike, 860-294-2444. I'm more than happy to discuss it with you. Let me know if you need help. Thank you.